Okay. Next question, my friends. Next question. For this, I will be giving you 2.5 minutes. Okay. I will be giving you 150 seconds. 2.5 minutes. Come on. This is a bit of lengthy question. You need to read it properly. So you are getting 2.5 minutes. Let me see who can crack this. Come on, everybody. I need correct answers to this. One minute has passed already. You only have 1.5 minutes now. You only have 1.5 minutes. Come on, guys. Pick up the speed by which you are solving. Sushil, you can answer only once. Why you are answering multiple times, my friend? So many people have already figured out the answer. Others also, please try. Many people have already solved it. Come on, guys, the time is running out. Only 40 seconds left. Only 40 seconds you have. Now not even 40 seconds. Vijay, I'll tell today only the topic for the next live session. Okay, I'll tell today only at the end of the session. Only 8 seconds left. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the time is up. So what it is saying, a 3-winding 50 Hz single phase transformer has primary, secondary and tertiary turns. Resistance, leakage, reactance, core loss is ignored. That means if all the three are ignored, it is an ideal transformer. Rated primary voltage is given, but magnetizing current is given. That is, it is not completely ideal. I can say semi-ideal. I can say semi-ideal. If the secondary delivers a load current 4 minus J4, what should be the value of capacitor so that the primary power factor is unity? Now guys, what is the secondary voltage? I'll try and do this by power. The secondary voltage is 400 into 50 by 100. That is 200 volt. Now what I am doing is, I am assuming voltage as reference. So what is the secondary apparent power? 200 angle 0 into 4 minus J4 conjugate. This is the secondary apparent power. What about the reactive power consumed by magnetizing current? So the primary voltage is 400 into 1 angle minus 90 conjugate. Okay. Why I am saying 1 angle minus 90? Because magnetizing current will lag the voltage by 90 degree. So this is J400. That means the total reactive power consumed is 1200 VAR. So for UPF, for unity power factor, reactive power of capacitor must be 1200 VAR. That is, the reactive power demanded by the load must be supplied by the capacitor. Now, what is the voltage across the tertiary? 400 into 50 by 200, that is 100 volt. Now, if there is a capacitor across tertiary, what is the reactive power? V tertiary square by XC, or you can say omega C V tertiary square. So what we get, C is 1200 by 100 pi into 100 square. So let me calculate. $40 tons. Actually, it is 40 tons by 100 tons. So this calculation is incorrect actually. So this is 160 volt. $160 square. So what I am getting is 149.2 microfarad. 149.2 microfarad. So the answer would be A. Okay. So guys, you can solve it by MMF balancing. You can solve it by power. But what I believe is power is always beneficial because it makes the solution very, very easy. We don't have to think about the phase. We don't have to think about the angle. We can directly solve in terms of Q.
It's time to experience something glorious. Unacademy Combat. Compete, crack, conquer.
A challenging gate contest engineered to give you an experience like none other.
Where you put your knowledge to test
and battle it out with a test.
To bring out the best in you, Unacademy Combat is the most competitive, gamified contest for gate till date, with the best of the questions by best educators.
with detailed video solutions from top educators right after each contest.
Combat live with peers to get real-time rankings and win big.
Participate in every contest to improve your ratings.
Challenging contests every fortnight or alternate Sunday. Live ranking after every question. Big rewards for top rankers. Your passion to crack gate deserves this. Your hard work towards your dream deserves this. Fuel your inner fire for the ultimate gate challenge. Unacademy Combat. Register now.